What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover chapter 259. So, last chapter, Asta made a deal with the devil, and when he was making the deal with the devil, we found out when Asta went into rampage mode that at that very moment their emotions were synced. And that's why Asta was able to go into rampage mode. But something is different this time with this transformation. And it looks like based on this first page, we're going to get an explanation on why Asta's arm looks a little bit different. But going into this, something I am hoping for is, I really hope this ain't a one-shot. But also at the same time, I kind of hope Asta. I hope Asta doesn't have a rational mind in this a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. You've got 50 seconds. That right arm isn't like it was before when I just dribbled power into it. It is power itself. Your body won't hold out past 50 seconds. So, that arm, which I'm going to go right here, that's long enough. Look at that arm. That arm is power itself. It's a fucking, let's be real, that is a power glove right there. Yes, it is a full-length power glove, but that is a power glove. The thing that I'm really curious going into this fight now is how it's going to be executed. 'Cause this is good. This is going to be 50 seconds. Are we going to win in 50 seconds, or are we still going to have problems? All right, so let's get to this next part here. So, chapter 259 is titled Raging Bull Unison. Oh, before I continue, I do like that there is a time limit. The fact that there is a time limit on this is good. Because Asta has not mastered it yet. So, that is fine. Ooh, here we go. Ugh. Woo! Okay, so Tabata has given us something here with Dante. You see that target right there? Logic would say, and logic and rationale would say, or logic, rationale, and reason would say, that if Asta sliced the bullseye right there, then Dante would be dead. Let's see if Asta's going to do that or not. Wahaha! Oh, come on. Well done, boy. Ooh. Ooh! I likey this. How many Dude! Dante has like 3... Wait. Dante has 4... Where the fuck did those swords come from? Hold up. They came from the regeneration, huh? Woo! So that is freaking cool. Also, Tabata, that line work and the musculature is God. Oh my God, I love that line work and the musculature. Oh God, I know Studio Period will not do that line work. I know they won't. I can hope and pray and tweet the director and be like, please give us this godly musculature art. But I doubt they will. Is it better than like what we've seen recently in Hajime no Ippo? Fuck no, it's not better than Murata. If you have, and also I have to mention this. If you have not read One Punch Man chapters 132 and 133, you know, the most recent couple of chapters of One Punch Man manga, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. And if those two chapters don't convince you to read that manga, I don't know what will. But that art is freaking godly. And nothing's gonna beat that goddamn art. But like in Hajime no Ippo, Morikawa with Hajime no Ippo. Well, obviously Daryomon in with the Kengan series. Oh God, what Daryomon did a couple weeks ago with the musculature art was just, and even last week. Oh my God. Oh my God. But this is really, for Tabata, this is really good. We haven't seen a lot of like musculature art like this before, like intermusculature art like this, or wording slow shit, physiological musculature art like this. That's the correct terminology I wanted. The way he's fighting, he's really watching out for Asta's attacks. He was watching out for them before, Yami. What the hell are you talking about? Is that right arm radiating anti-magic? If Asta lands a clean hit on that guy, well, we can win this. Well, if he lands a clean hit on the bullseye, then yes, we can win this. It can't be just anywhere on this motherfucker's body. It's gotta be on that bullseye. It has to be. Otherwise, it'd be bullshit, if you ask me. Way to show him how it's done, Asta. In that case, I'll put even more into this. Alright. That's my line, Captain Yami. Those two, they're both moving randomly, but feels as if they're synchronized with each other. Okay, I have to point this out because this is really, really frustrating me. And I know it's supposed to be slowed down. I know it is. But we're seeing it from Femeral's point of view. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be faster than this. So in Fire Force manga with Benimaru versus Apache, which again, if you are not reading Fire Force manga, go read it. When we're seeing Company 7 and the rest of Company 7 and Conroe joining Conroe to watch the match, all they're seeing is just like because they're moving so fast. From Femeral's point of view, that's what they should be doing. They should be just like, you shouldn't be seeing that much of them. You should just be seeing like, because this is 50 seconds. They should be moving so fucking fast that Femeral should be barely able to see them. So, I'm kind of disappointed that Tabata is not going that route with this art, but whatever. And even under the circumstances, they look like they're having fun. Well, even Dante's having fun. Look at that. They're all having a blast. Let's be real. And again, they missed the bullseye. They didn't get the clean hit. It was just like right below. That's not going to work. You got to, from what it looks like with this design, is you got to hit the dead center of this bullseye. You can't bullshit. You can't half-ass. You can't hit below. You can't hit above. You can't be like barely in it. No, you got to be in this bullseye. Otherwise, it's not going to work. I'll crush all of this, and I will win. Time remaining for Asta's Devil Power. 8 seconds. Demon Dweller. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this is going to end. Woo! Yeah, Demon Dweller didn't work out so well. Demon Destroyer. Alright, here we go. Remaining time, 3 seconds. Wait, where did he hit? See? He hit the edge of the bullseye to, like, the left. He missed. Asta missed. Remaining time, 3 seconds. I am indestructible. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up. It's over. That's what you think. Time remaining, 1 second. All right, let's see what Asta gonna do now. Oh, Yami! Oh, Yami just tossed his sword over to Asta. He's like, use mine, dude. Here we go. Woo! Look at this. So Asta infused his anti-magic into Yami's sword. This is badass as shit. Look at this. And there it is. And look at that fear in Dante's eyes. He's like, oh shit, he gonna get me. And there it is, right in the bullseye. We win. de-transform back, and you see where that slice is, right where the bullseye is. There it is. There it is. So, oh, and look at that damage. I'm going to point out that damage to Yami's sword. Look at that. Look at that damage from the anti-magic, from the devil power. Because remember what the devil said. That power that was in Asta's arm is pure fucking power. Pure devil power. And we saw that power go up in Yami's sword. Look how that sword could barely handle that shit. So, I'm really, for the most part, I'm happy with this chapter. The only thing I would say that could have been better in terms of the art could have been so much better. I'm sorry, it really could have. Because again, with Fire Force manga, we were watching a really fast-paced fight with Benimaru and Hibachi, right? Or we're seeing, watching is wrong wording. We're seeing a very slash fast-paced fight with Benimaru and Hibachi, and what Okubo's doing with an art in terms of speed when they're clashing is just incredible. And I really wish we would have gotten some of those extra lines for the speed to reflect to reflect the high speed of this fight. There we go. That's the wording I'm looking for. But the other thing that's kind of bugging me is how fast Asta is like able to control this power for the most part. Well, minus the sword, obviously. Like, if Asta had, like, complete control of 25%, which I really think that's what it is, 25, maybe 30% at most, then Yami's sword wouldn't be completely destroyed. So there is that. I do like that, that this does have a time limit. Again, shows that this is not completely mastered. So, yeah, there is that. Like that we didn't get complete one-shot. I like that they were having fun with this. But, again, the thing that really bugged me was there wasn't... I'm looking at this again to see if there was as much line work with speed like I would want it to be. But there is in some of the panels, but not as much as I would like. In particular, the one that's bugging me the most, and yes, I know, there is line work reflecting the speed of the fight. But the part that's really bugging me is when Finral is giving his point of view. I really wish when Finral is giving his point of view that all we're seeing is because you know, when he's saying they're both moving so randomly, but it feels as if they're synchronized with each other. Yami and Asta are supposed to be moving extremely fast. So that's why I'm like, why are we not just seeing like in the art? That's just driving me fucking crazy. I don't like, that's the only thing in terms of the speed that's really frustrating me. And even just that page is just where it's really frustrating me. The rest of it looks, for the most part, okay. I wish there was, like, near the end, I wish there was just a little bit more reflecting the speed in terms of lines. But other than that, it looks pretty damn good. In terms of, I gotta say, I love Dante's line work in terms of the musculature art. Oh, and for the speed, in terms of the speed line work, there's just, movement. The problem is, because of, some of the lines, how some of the lines are, it just doesn't feel as fluid as it should be in the movement. I don't know if I'm the only one that's feeling that way, but yeah, I don't know, it's just not feeling as fluid as it should be. It feels a little, I don't know, it's just weird. But for the most part, like looking over it again, it looks, for the most part, okay. I just think the one page that has the problem with it in terms of the speed art is the page with when Finral's describing the fight. Other than that, it looks okay. It looks a lot better than I initially thought. But, the other thing I want to mention is when, I forgot to mention this, is when Dante's saying it's over, I love that utilization of the panel in terms of the background. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What did you guys think of the time limit for Asta's power? Do you guys think there could have been more done with this fight? Yes and no for me. I kind of wish that Asta would have, like, kind of struggled a teeny bit more in wielding the power. I wish we would have gotten it, like, maybe, like, a thought bubble being like, holy shit, this is overwhelming or something. That would have been nice. But whatever. Because to me, it looked like he was controlling it with too much ease. And yes, I know Asta has a lot of control over his body, and he's a little bit more in sync with his devil now than he was before, so that could be why. But to me, I kind of wish he would have had a little bit more of a struggle controlling the power for maybe like a couple of seconds. For like maybe like the first 5 seconds being like, holy shit. This is when he like missed the mark the first time, being like, oh shit, and like being thrown off for a second. That would have been a little bit nicer for me. But I know that's complaining a little too much. That's just a little complaint. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Black Clover content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!